Wren, Episode 2.
This is disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's mostly old food gone vile from the look of it. Some evaporated old world elixirs. Some other sludge. 3 knows what this was back in the day. But it's mostly old food. This place is tiny compared to Preston Holt seasonal markets, though. Who was it for?
A rich family? Maybe it was a storehouse?
I don't think so. There's no hint it was guarded or private at all.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, it looks like people could walk straight in.
I think the main focus of this place is that super unleaded stuff. I mean, it could be wine. If wayfarers came here to buy it, maybe the family who ran this place was bartering with surplus food from their farm or something.
There's more here than farm produce. There are signs for bread, fish, soap, metal-clad beer. The hell? Well, those are just the ones I can make out. Either whoever owned this place owned the whole county.
Or the whole county sold their goods from this tiny space. Or maybe there were more like it scattered around. There have to be more clues in the area, more buildings that the Black Road leads to.
Should we press on and see what we can find?
We shouldn't. The village does need to be told about that thing we saw.
We have enough daylight to spare at least an hour.
And there's nothing of use here. I mean, the metal's rusted, the plastic's broken. There is a mostly intact bucket here, though. Maybe we could try and get some super unleaded from the machines outside into it and we could take it back.
Let's leave that till the next trip. The elderly back home might actually know what it is, and if it's dangerous in some way, we better not mess with it. But okay, 1 hour down the road heading west. After all we've been through on this trip, we shouldn't go home empty-handed and... Who am I kidding? Let's go exploring.
Hey. Oh, that smell is going to replace the armbone spider in my nightmares.
You can't smell in dreams.
Really?
The forest just keeps going. It must have spread without stopping since the fall.
Nice to know the razor grass didn't get everything.
Makes you wonder what else might be in these woods. With all this forest, there could be so much hidden away. Things we've walked past 100 times without even realising it.
Better things than old spider bones, hopefully.
I think closer to home we found all that's worth finding. But out here, yeah, there could be a lot to be discovered.
Meaning a lot more excursions like this for us.
Here's hoping. Nothing but trees so far, though. Knowing our luck, it's probably 10 miles before we reach a single tool shed. Even then it'll have been consumed by ivy.
That's the spirit.
Legend does say that these roads stretch from one side of the Great Brittle to the other. Supposedly in obscure places you can go miles without finding anything.
Great. We're on a road to nowhere.
No, we're not. Look there between the elms.
Is that a wall?
I think so. Have we found a house?
It's big, whatever it is. Come on, but stay alert. Someone might actually be living here for all we know.
Indeed. One very big house.
What does that sign say? What's left of it, anyway? The Q-N and Orch... D... Bed and break... Breakfast. What's that got to do with anything?
The answers lie within. Feel like smashing down another door, big man?
Always. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any signs that this place is lived in. But let's circle round, then try knocking.
It's too big to just be someone's house.
Maybe. Some of the ancestors got weirdly indulgent with their homes. I guess you could get away with it in those days. Hopefully it'll smell better than the last place.
I'm not optimistic.
It can't be worse than... Whoa. Okay, this is strange.
Yeah.
Looks like something smashed its way out. Straight through the wall. See the debris on the grass?
Yeah. Whatever happened started on the inside. Last time I saw something like this was when old Gangsy Crystal's stove exploded.
No burn marks, though.
No burn marks, though.
Best I can tell, nothing has disturbed this site in years. The grass has grown over the rubble, there's ivy about the breach. Whatever happened back then, I think we can risk climbing in and taking a look.
Want me to go in first and check for spiders?
Fuck off. If there are any in there, I'll throw you at them and make good my escape.
Come on, let's get inside.
A lot of this place looks intact.
Hole in the wall notwithstanding.
What the hell is this floor made of? Plastic stone? No, never mind that. What do you think? Search together or split up?
Split up, I'd say. We still need to make haste for home, so we'd better separate and cover more ground quickly.
Okay. But no sneaking into a bedroom with Wren whilst I'm not looking. Her dad actually told me to shoot you if you two are alone for too long.
Swallowtail?
He what? Why?
Why? Good grief, Nat, really? Meet back here when you hear the whistle.
What was that about?
Nothing. Go check the doors down the hall to the left. I'll check right.
Sure. Anything for you?
Can't believe Dad actually told her that. Can't believe she told Nettle that. I'll make a spider out of pig bones when I get the time and leave it in her bed. Huh. I've seen one of these before. Tony said his grandmother had one. Some kind of hair heater. You put this key on the end of this rope and a lock on the wall to make it work. Like that one. 3 holes in the wall. Do they lead somewhere? The ancestors were weird. Spare bed linen. Mouldy as shite. This blanket might be salvageable, though. Feels like real wool. Not too many moth holes. A few more like this will make for a good haul, and maybe keep us from having to deal with the Weavers' Guild in Prestonholt. Fleecing bastards. Pun intended.
I've found blankets. I think we can carry about 6 home between us, and we can come back later for what could well be dozens more.
I was thinking the same. Besides that, it's just weird devices and 100-year-old tea.
Lovely. Oh, this place is just one bedroom after the next. Was it a wayfarer's hostel?
Could be.
If that's what it was, it's a palace compared to what we can build these days.
What's a palace?
You've never heard of one? A huge house for royalty, packed with treasures. Fancy beyond imagining.
Huh? No, never heard of one before.
They used to come up in a lot of Mum's old bedtime stories.
Ah, that'll be why. My dad, as you know, doesn't care for stories.
I thought that was just his own stories. You mean he never told you any growing up? No bedtime stories to try and get you to sleep?
He said he didn't want to fill my head with nonsense.
Well, good thing we have old Tony.
Yeah. I don't get what Dad's eternal problem with fiction is.
That was fast.
Come on!
I found this. Give it a read.
Is that dried blood?
Yeah, and there's a lot more in the kitchen back there, and bones flung all over. Just read from there, though. You'll find that interesting, trust me.
Okay, let me see. The sounds kept getting worse. They stopped begging for help after an hour or two, and just started screaming as their bodies kept melting together. I couldn't pull them apart. Their skin felt
burning. No, different. Worse. I ran to the kitchen. I can't bring myself to write what I planned to do, but I couldn't do it. They'll keep screaming and I can't help them. And I just want to help them. I just want to help them. I just want to
help them. I just want to. She writes that again and again for 5 pages.
There's more. Skip to the end.
The screaming has stopped. Now they're trying to break out of the shelter Stephen built under the stairs. The Malrain will be coming for them soon, and if she's the one reading this, I hope I'll have the chance to strangle you in hell when you join me there, you rancid.
I promised Dad I wouldn't say that word again. And to Adrian and Christina.
I am so sorry. I never should have sent you out into the woods. I love you both. They're out. They'll find me soon.
Oh, fucking hell.
That spider.
Was this poor woman's children?
Fused together by the Malrain's disgusting sorcery. They break out of the shelter, find their mother, tear her apart, break through the wall,
then die in the woods when that witch was decapitated. The body wasn't that far away. Maybe they weren't stuck like that for long before James cut her head off. Except...
Mother. Dark and cold, and it hurt for so long.
They were trapped in the body. For 20 years. 2 children.
Along with any other people's spirits trapped in hidden places. 3's sake. There could be hundreds of them.
We've finished here.
Yeah. Let's go home.
Hang on. Let's gather some of the better looking blankets first.
Oh, bollocks to that. Let's just get out.
I get it. Believe me, this whole fucking journey has been one nightmare and monstrosity after the next. But that's why we need to have some good come out of it. Let's grab some blankets. They'll keep children from freezing come winter. Who knows? Maybe that'll grant the poor woman who lived here some sort of peace.
Yeah, okay then. Let's make it quick though. I want this place miles behind us by midday.
I hate you.
Ugh. Never been so glad to see home.
Oh, I know, right?
Are you alright, Ned? You've been on edge for hours.
Yeah, I'm good. It's just, it's been a long day, you know?
Is that all? Wren's right. You've definitely been acting more nervous the closer we got to home.
It's stupid. You know the old stories we used to hear? Where the heroes encounter something dreadful in the wild and they rush home to warn everyone, only to find they're too late and the village has already been burned to the ground.
Worrying about cliches.
Yeah, it seems stupid now, but we actually did find dreadful things in the woods. And there is a precedent for... Never mind.
Looks peaceful, doesn't it? Children playing. Hare's getting his washing in. They're all going to be fretting after they hear what we found.
If they believe us. There are people here who aren't convinced that moles really exist, let alone arm-bone spiders.
Maybe we should have brought a bony leg back as proof. I wasn't serious.
We should head home with you, Wren. James is probably the best person to speak to first about all this.
I don't know. Maybe we should go find old Tony. He'd enjoy a story like this. Then he can go tell Dad about it instead of us.
Knowing him, though, it will get twisted into the story of how we vanquished the spider in the woods and then freed 1,000 suffering souls in that oversized, haunted house.
Fine then. Let's get this over with.
And that's pretty much it. We didn't find anything else after we left that strange house. We just came straight home.
You three are absolutely certain that it all happened as you've just described it?
We know what we saw, Dad.
Yes, I guess you do. If anything like that ever happens again, don't mess around with rocks, don't look for clues, just run straight home.
We handled ourselves fine.
Listen, and for now, nothing we talk about here goes beyond the four of us. All right? All right?
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
What you just described doesn't match what I remember from the dark days. Once the Malreino was dead, we smashed apart every monstrosity of hers we could find. No dark spirits ever came out calling for their mother. I don't like the sound of this.
Whatever we set free, it's gone now. It faded away and didn't come back.
Gone to the waiting arms of their mother in the afterlife, hopefully.
We can only hope. Just like we can only hope this is merely some freakish, harmless holdover from the dark days.
And if it isn't?
I don't know.
I think, as weird and horrid as it was, we're worrying about nothing. The spider was dead, the children were set free, and the house was ancient history. There's nothing to suggest it's anything more than creepy echoes of the past.
Well said. How come you can't be as wise and reassuring as her, Wren?
Because I was raised badly.
I think the stakes are done.
Yes, so they are. Right then, make yourselves ready for dinner, everyone, and let's have no more talk of dark things. Dinner should always be pleasant, no matter what, as Wren's mother used to say.
So, you've never heard anything like that before? Super unlidded? Or... what was that other one?
Dicel or something. Your granddad never mentioned them?
Not that I recall, but when I knew him, he was careworn. The fall took its toll on those who survived it. His recollections didn't always make sense.
A lot about the ancestors doesn't make sense. A massive house with scores of bedrooms. A tiny market in the middle of nowhere. A hair-heating thing, powered by a magic hole in the wall.
I'm sure it was proper at the time.
I'd better be getting home soon. Thanks for dinner. I want a hand with the cleaning before I head off.
No, you're fine. Listen, all else aside, you three did good work getting those blankets back. They'll need some work, but they'll make a big difference come winter.
There's a lot more still in that house. If we send enough people with a cart or two, we'd probably get about 50 more.
And there's got to be more down that black road. Maybe even a town from the old days.
Imagine exploring an entire town from before the fall.
I've always heard that Prestonholt was on the small side by Brett Isle standards.
There's supposed to be a great city inland. Longdon or something that's apparently half the size of the island itself.
Bullshit. I mean, that sounds unlikely.
Youth. Well, one thing at a time. For now, get yourselves home and get some rest. I'd suggest taking it easy tomorrow after your journey, but we're getting close to the razor grasses shredding day, so it'll be all hands on deck and pitchforks.
Bloody stuff. Okay, well, thanks again for dinner. Good night.
Good night.
Night, young'uns.
See you both tomorrow. I think the day's caught up with me.
I'm not surprised. Go get some sleep. I'll deal with the washing.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. Good night.
Good night, Wren. Fucking hell.
Wait, you thrice-accursed twit. Getting dressed. Unless you want me to open the door with my nakedness on display and be turned to stone by the sight. Good grief, 'tis curmudgeonly James. If you're here to complain about me encouraging your long-suffering daughter's sense of wonder with my stories again, you can come back in the morning.
We have a problem.
That's a grim look you have. Come in.
Wren and the others got back today. They found things.
Don't try for suspense, James. What's going on?
They found an arm-boned spider, and when they dashed it to bits, they unleashed a whisperer.
I appear to be having a nightmare. What a thing to happen. Still, if you go away, and I go back to bed, then maybe with the dawn everything will be normal again.
Tony.
Yeah. Fuck.
My sentiments exactly.
So then, did it herald the Malvain's dread return, and promise painful vengeance on the whole county?
Apparently it called for its mother and then faded away.
That's new.
It's also beside the point. When we killed the Malreina, all her creations died with her. We saw whisperers vanish there and then. After that, we checked the surrounding countryside for weeks.
Me, Stuart, and Anne checked. You were hiding behind Wren to get out of the work.
You try raising a newborn by yourself and then tell me I had it easy.
Did it react to Wren?
No. At least I don't think so.
On the face of it, this sounds better than what we're used to.
3 grand that I'm just worrying about some harmless remnant of no consequence.
Yes. On the other hand...
Let's leave that till we have more proof.
Oh no. If you really thought that was an option, you would have let your old friend Tony sleep in peace. No, old sword brother. We have to face the possibility that the Malrain is in fact not dead, and is starting to make her presence felt once again.
It makes no sense, you know that.
She was never a creature of sense, and she couldn't have been human. What if she shares the nature of that bloody razor grass of hers? Dig it out, and it always comes back.
But I mean...
I know what you mean, Stammerling, and fates keep her so. I don't understand it, James. But you saw what happened to Mickleburg, what her creatures did. If there's even a chance she's slithering back, we have to take action. Set up a watch, start training the strong-armed youths to fight. And tell everyone just what's going on.
We don't know what's going on. If we're wrong, we could start a panic and send people down the Razor Road to Preston Holt en masse. You know as well as I, not everyone would survive that.
An impasse, then.
We need to know more. Maybe the old gang could discreetly head out and search.
Us? We're not exactly in the prime of youth anymore, hero. You might still be intact, but my back is a creaking mess. Stuart is down in arms, you might recall, and dear Anne is a mother of 5. No, I think this is a job for the younger generation.
We did what we did, so the younger generation would never know the nightmares we faced.
And the sad fact is that we may have failed. If so, all hope lies with them.
An easy thing for a man with no children to glibly say.
You think they mean so little to me? I've watched Wren and Kestrel and Nettle and Pike and all of them grow up. I sat at Swallowtail's bed and told her story after story when she had the sleeping sickness, not knowing if I'd watch her die.
All right, I get it. I'm sorry. But you remember Ben and Nicole, right?
I still have nightmares about Ben and Nicole.
Imagine Pike or Kestrel or Nettle or any of them in their place.
It's monstrous. A whole new generation of travesty could be on the horizon, and the children might have to learn loss and haunting memories like we did. We cannot forestall that if it's coming.
I sacrificed everything for her.
I know.
I can hear Maria in my head now, telling me I told you so.
Pay no heed to that murderous bitch. Focus on your daughter.
Yes. What the hell am I supposed to tell her?
That you love her, for one thing.
Will she believe me when she hears the rest?
Of course she will. Why wouldn't she?
It's a lot of lies.
You lied because you love her. James, go home and get some sleep. Tomorrow we can talk to the village elder and see what paths his wisdom illuminates.
Wisdom? You're talking about Stuart? I once saw him try and chase a squirrel up a tree with a knife in his teeth.
You what? Why?
Apparently, it bit him. We should probably talk to the other Iron Hands tomorrow. Try to come up with something. Good night.
Maybe you were right, Maria. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Your first thought was to kill a baby, and thus we're well rid of you. You have been listening to Wren Episode 2, starring Julia Brass as Wren, Huw Carr as James, Christian Dennis as Nettle, Billie-Jo Konze as Swallowtail, Victoria Kelemen as the ghostly mother, and Richard Paul as Tony. Additional ghostly voices supplied by Victoria Kelemen. Story and editing by Richard Paul. Intro and outro music is Where Will It End by Pastis from epidemicsound.com. Images used are from pixabay.com. Full credits in the description. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for listening. Next time on Wren.
Goddesses 3, guide their souls to your country, where all pain ends.
The shadow grows darker by the day.
You fool! You never even thought to ask why, did you?
How long can it be ignored?
Do you think she's back?
I really want to say no, but...
What can you do when your nightmares come true?
I need you to be as objective as possible now and tell me. How much do you think we should tell her?